So we're here at the Waldorf Astoria. I've wanted to come here for a while. Jade has been here before, and Haley in the back of the camera has been here as well. So Jade, being here the second time, what are your thoughts now?
So I think the developer of this is PMG, same developer that built Echo in Brickell. And one of the things that I noticed more this time are the details, kind of in the build out of the unit. And when you look at little things like the faucets, I didn't see that the first time around, just because I was kind of getting an overview. And like the closets come built out, so there's just really kind of a level of detail I didn't notice before.
Was the sun in your eyes this much last time?
It wasn't actually, no.
Yeah, so for me, the first time being here, it's different than what you see online. One of the things that, I'm just being honest, there were things that I really liked about it, but there were some things that I thought weren't that Miami. If you're the type of person that is like old money, you'll love it. But if you're new money, where you have a little bit more, I don't know, I wouldn't say style, but just a different
Modern
taste.
Yeah,
it might not be for you. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think some of the finishes are very New York, very Manhattan. So if you want that, 100%, go for it. But I think that most people come to Miami kind of looking for that Miami vibe, even if they are from New York. In that case, I'd probably push you towards a different building. But if you want New York in Miami, this is definitely the place.
Yeah, and for me, like, if I'm not mistaken, there's 380 units, and they're expensive. You have to have money if you want to buy something here, and not just regular money, because some of the studios are 700 plus thousand. So if you're just trying to get into the Waldorf and you want to be at 700 and you want to get a studio, it's okay. But I think Jade and I can probably give you better options than that, right?
Yeah, so I know and we like the project, so it's kind of sounding like we don't.
I love it.
Yeah. Good. No, we're not trying to get sued here. No, but I think one of the things that it's missing are balconies. Not every unit has balconies, and that's something I think is really unique to Miami, that no matter the price point, you always have a balcony to kind of enjoy. Not that you always do, but having it there is something that I think is really strong in Miami, and I don't like that they didn't put balconies where you could sit in every unit. That kind of bothers me.
Yeah, so one of the good things though is, like with the studios that were less expensive, some of them came furnished.
Yeah, fully.
And not just cheap, IKEA furniture. I like IKEA, but this was like way better. And as far as like the studios, so we looked at one that was a studio with a balcony with the view of the water, and it was like 800 plus, right?
Wait, so I think the studio, none of the studios have
the
a
one
balcony.
bedroom.
Yeah.
The one bedroom.
So the one bedroom with a balcony with the view of the water, because you're so
It's
high
like
up.
880 or something.
Oh, it's 1.4.
Oh.
1.4.
I don't know where I was.
You went next door. No, but the studios with no balcony but furnished are like 800.
Oh, now I remember.
Yeah.
So you have for water view, no balcony, studio furnished was 880.
Yeah. The eight. Yeah.
So I would say, if you're, depending on your budget, depending on if this is your first home, second home, vacation home, if it's your primary residence and you're doing well enough to buy an $800,000 or $900,000 place, I don't know if I would recommend this. But if it's like a second or third or fourth home, it's awesome. It's amazing. If you have 2, 3, 4 million, I would highly recommend it.
Absolutely. And I thought it was interesting, she mentioned that there's a project next door where they're almost putting like a central park here in downtown. I think that's going to help make this area like more walkable and everything. So I think that'll be good. And in Bayside, that they're putting 120 million into renovations.
So I want to ask Haley, if I could.
Okay.
Haley, what do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
And who are you, first of all?
Oh, I'm Jade right here's assistant. She's very busy, so she needed me. And I thought, this is my second time here, I thought it was beautiful. There's just so many details, from the bathrooms, from the nozzles on the sink, just kind of everything. And the marble tops, it's really pretty.
And so, like, if you had to pick your favorite thing and your least favorite thing, what would they be?
Favorite thing? I love the kitchen.
The kitchen?
The kitchen is so nice and the finishes are great.
What did you like about the kitchen?
The marble finish, definitely.
And how long it was?
Yeah, and all the storage. You have wine storage in there too, which is great. And I really like the closet also. And you don't really see big closets in a lot of the condos, of what I've noticed. And then least favorite, probably same thing as y'all, how every unit doesn't have a balcony.
She's from Texas.
Yeah, I'm from Texas, so coming to Miami, obviously I want a view of some sort, and if I'm gonna be spending $800,000, which I'm not yet, one day, I want a view.
I'm
But
gonna give you back the camera. But thank you.
Before we go, anything else?
Well, they have a shuttle to the beach, and they have a designated beach area south of 5th, which I think is really cool that they're going to have that beach element. So if you're lacking that from the downtown aspect,
And if you're watching this and you're thinking that our audio sucks, it may, but we will have a microphone next time. And if there are any other properties that you want us to check out, what are some of the newest projects that you like and that you're familiar with?
yeah. So a new project that's coming to Edgewater, which is pretty cool. It's called Aria Reserve. It's going to be the tallest twin towers in the United States, and it's just going south, a block south of Elysee. So in like on 22nd, between 22nd and Biscayne, and that's going to be really cool because we don't have any twin towers here.
And when you say it's the highest, about approximately how many stories? I mean, how much higher would it be than other ones? A lot higher or just barely? I know like when 1000 Museum came out, it was like, I think it's 63 floors, and it was like maybe a floor higher than the one right by it. But this will probably be significantly higher, I would assume, right?
Well, we can answer that on next week's
On the next
episode.
one, right. Sounds great.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. With the
Bye.
microphone.